who's been speaking into your partner's ear for as long as they have existed?
Wow.
How were they raised?
Yeah.
What's your 10-year goal?
What's your 5-year goal?
What's your 5-year goal?
What are his values? Hello good people, welcome back to Modern Wife. My name is Somi, and as you can see today, I am not flying solo. I have a very special guest. She is beautiful, she is smart, and she is also a wife, so I'll just let her introduce herself.
My name is Lebo Mehlomakools, aka Mrs. Mehlomakools, aka Mama Bug. And I'm so excited and grateful to be here.
So I'm very excited. She's also a YouTuber. They have their channel where they document their love journey. The Mehlomakools. If you don't know their channel, guys, I don't know what you're doing, but I'll link it below in case you haven't checked it out, so that you can really go and check it out.
Please.
It's awesome. It's amazing. My husband and I love them so much. Okay. So today we're gonna be talking about the three, well, not three, but the questions, or what we think you need to know, or what you think we need to ask your significant other before you say I do. And like we mentioned, we are modern wives. We're not exactly experts in this marriage thing, because no one is, but it's really telling us, telling you guys some of the things that we did ask, and some of the things that we wish we did ask, and maybe we asked a bit later, so that you can do the right thing. So
the three things, so it's very important. Like, it's very important that women need to ask questions. And I feel a lot of women run away from asking questions. Because you're afraid of what if he runs away,
and then he runs away.
But then you don't know what you're settling for at the end of the day. And one of my biggest things is to ask about is background. Who's raising him? Who raised him? Okay, who's speaking into his ear? Who's been speaking into his ear since he was a child? It's very important to know what you're stepping into, so you guys don't have, you will have clashes, but your clashes are not as major. Background comes in stuff as if he believed Gubo, they believed in corporal punishment. You were raised in a family that didn't believe in corporal punishment, and then you guys find yourself married, and then you're raising this little cute human, and he believes in corporal. You don't. Marriage is broken up by the tiniest things. My mom would say, "A toothpaste that breaks marriages." So who's been speaking into your partner's ear for as long as they have existed? How were they raised? Who raised them? What were their belief systems when they raised them? These things play a very huge role in making him the person that he is. And what he comes with, and then what he brings in the marriage, because nobody comes as just an item. You know, we come with our belief systems, we come with our backgrounds, we come with our baggages. What did he go through as a child?
That's true.
What childhood traumas did he experience, if he did? You're now dealing with a man who was, I hate to say it, but who was probably abused as a child. Or Gubo, there was no any sort of love system where their parents are not around all the time, and he thinks love is just financial deposits. Not that he doesn't love you, but that's what he thinks is love. You were raised where your parents were around constantly, and that's love to you. So background definitely for me is a big factor.
Wow. And I think the other thing with background, not to ask in a sense of being judgmental or wanting to judge that person, but ask from a place of wanting to understand, what am I really dealing with here? What are we dealing with? But not to be like, oh, okay, so since he comes from a poor family and I come from a rich family, therefore this thing can't work. But it's really trying to understand, okay, who really is this person and what am I dealing with? So wow, okay, that was, wow. Okay, so for me, the first thing, guys, would be the money. Okay, for me, it'll be his financial status,
yes.
or I would say financial understanding, and not necessarily how much money he has.
No, don't get it
in
twisted.
the bank.
Yes.
No, not his bank balance.
Yes.
Well, if he's transparent about that, that's okay.
Yeah.
But not necessarily his bank balance, but understanding his financial literacy.
Yes.
Literacy, and also understanding, does he have debts? It doesn't have to disclose maybe how much it is, but does he have debt? What is his understanding of wealth creation?
Yes.
Does he have policies in place?
True.
And if he gets money today, how does he spend? What are his spending habits?
Yes.
So just try and understand that, because you can see someone, they can have a lot of money in the bank today, but maybe 3 days after payday, it's gone. So you need to know that's what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Are they like really, how do they spend their money?
Yeah.
Do they save? Things like that. So I think that's very, very important.
Very.
Yeah.
Like you touched on how, not that you should know how much he has in his bank account, but before you say I do, which is now in preparation, let's say you are on the road, your shata, as in your shata proposal or nego marriage counseling, he needs to disclose how much he has, like what dates he has, word for word for word, because if things were not to work out here, not that anybody gets married not to divorce, but at the end of the day, when life happens here and you guys are now stuck with this thing of we don't want each other anymore, now you're stuck with somebody who has plenty of debts that have now become your debts, and that's if you get married in community or property. That's another conversation.
We have to come back for that one.
So you hit it on the nail. Financial literacy.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Don't you think belief, like what he believes in?
Oh, that's very true. That is very important. But what do you mean by belief from your?
Are you a Jehovah's Witness? Am I a Christian? Are you a Muslim? Are you a Buddhist? Are we going to be equally yoked?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's very important to be equally yoked. I don't care what you believe in. If you're not equally yoked, if you're not together and you're Buddhist and I'm Christian, am I willing to conform into your religion? These things are critical, guys. Like, I feel they're so critical, because then we get married, we have children, and you have customs that you feel should be passed on to
your kids. Yes.
And I personally don't think so, because they don't go along with my religion. So it's bigger than both of us. In religion and belief and whatever. Are you marrying a religious person?
Yeah.
Are you atheist? We even had a conversation.
Yes.
Believing in nothing.
That's
believing in something.
Yes, that's also believing in something. Yeah.
So these things, it's bigger than you two. What are their customs, Google? Your customs. He needs to know that. What are your do's and your don'ts? See if that works for you. Because at the end of the day, our faith is everything.
Yeah.
That's where our manual is the Bible. So if your partner doesn't read the Bible but reads the Quran, are you going to convert to Quran? If you're not willing to convert to Quran, or you're not willing to convert to King James, then let's not be together.
Wow. Must I share with them the story?
Go ahead.
So guys, Lebo runs Married Girls Club.
Married Girls Club.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they do this what do we call
Just
them?
like events.
Events. So one of the events that I attended, their pastor shared that, actually that's when I saw that belief is so important.
Yeah.
He shared that this lady was a Christian, but was married to someone who was like, well, I don't exactly believe in anything. And to her, it was like, no, it's okay. As long as it doesn't stop me from going to church and stuff like that. And she would go to church and do everything. Then until this other time where she came home and there was blood on the floor. Yeah. And this guy was performing some sort of a ritual. And there was blood. He had blood all over. He had blood all over. He was like, no, don't even go to that room because there's something I'm doing there. And she was so traumatized. And I'm thinking, if you really just understood what this person believed in and made a decision whether you want to carry on with this
or not,
you would have saved yourself from all of that. And after that story, I was like, wow, we always feel like, no, as long as it doesn't stop me from this, well, he doesn't exactly believe in anything, but like we said,
he believes in something.
So that's very important.
Belief is a very deep topic, and a lot of couples need to touch on it, and don't sway away from the truth, and don't compromise whatever you believe in. And this is us, I think, coming from a non-judgmental place. Whatever you believe in, stay stern in it, and find somebody. That's why I mentioned being equally yoked. That means being and understanding that whatever family we are to bring into this world, this is the belief system and this is the manual.
That we will upon. What are his values? Like, what does he value? Because I feel like values guides a lot of decisions that you make. And really, a lot of your decision-making process is really guided by your values. My husband and I were having a conversation about, it wasn't exactly a fight, but before we came here, we were always, it was a decision of buying a house. And we were talking about where to buy the house. And for me, I wanted a house in a certain area because I thought that they had good schools in that area. Not to say that my husband doesn't value education, but I think I tend to value education more than he does. So you see now, if you have someone who doesn't have the same values as you, that turns up into an argument because it's like, why should we go and stay there when we can stay here and our kids can just go to this school? Why is it a big deal? So things like that, and family, like maybe do they value family? And if they value family, then it wouldn't be a difficult conversation when he says that, when it's like, no, I can't work this weekend because my son has a game. So now it's not this thing like, but you understand that I have to go to work. It's very true. So understand what values do you have, and just try and see if you share the same values, or maybe if not all, most of the majority. Yes, most of the values.
Definitely, values are important. If you don't share values, then
what are you trying to do here?
Your kids, what are you raising them on? You know. But definitely values are a big thing, and value at the end of the day, as much as people don't think, marriage also comes with like sort of like a mission statement. And that you guys, this is what. So I think I don't know business students, I could say, but I think it's part of your mission statement, values. Your business is all about. This is what you guys do, and this is what you cater for. So I feel like you hit it on the nail. Values are very important. I think it also goes to what I was about to say, Yoguti. Sometimes goals. You know, when we always ask these guys, what's your 10-year goal?
What's your 5-year goal?
What's your 5-year goal? Let's be honest, guys, we constantly are people that are transforming and getting better in us. So what I wanted now is not probably what I'd want 5 years later. So I feel like rather ask the person you're with, what is your year goal? What do you want to achieve in 2020? How have you set that? Next week, what are you achieving? What have you achieved in the week of the 13th of June to the 21st of June? What are you achieving in the next week? Is this person progressive? You know, that should little things should give you a sign of who the person is. And then once you've realized that's when you can sit down with your partner and say, okay, give me your 5-year term. And that's where the helpmate in you comes in to say, this is how we can make it come to pass or transpire. But it's really important to check your partner's goals. And because in marriage we move, we need to progress. We've always put out our story, me and my husband, that we never had a sofa for 5 months, and we didn't, and after we got married, but it was in our goals to have a sofa in a certain month. So weekly we would check our progression, monthly we would check our progression in making that happen in our finances. So marriage is progressive. Marriage is progressing. It's not staying. It's like when we fight, I always say we can't stay on the same fight. We need to progress onto a new fight.
We can't be fighting over the same thing. Yeah.
So same thing. Ask your partner, where are we next month?
Yeah.
Where are we in the next 5 months, in the next 6, in the year? And that should give you a goal as to where you and your partner want to be in the next 5 to 10 years.
I actually like the idea of even not necessarily 5 or 10 year goal, but what's your goal next week? What was your goal last week?
Yes.
Because it also shows his determination and discipline. Because you can't be someone who says, okay, this is my goal for next week.
Yeah.
But then 3 months later, you still haven't achieved your goal.
Last
week.
You failed the week.
So how is this person gonna achieve 5-year and 10-year goals if nisakhuluma ngamaviki and it's like it's a struggle? So I like that idea. I actually never thought of it that way. Yeah. Guys, we could go on and on, but I think that's it from us for today. But better yet, tell us, guys, what you think in the comment section down below.
Please.
Yeah. What are some of the questions as well that you believe you need to ask?
Definitely.
Or what are some of the questions that you asked before you said I do if you are married? If not, what is it that maybe we didn't touch on? And thank you so much,
Thank you for having me. Oh my God, I like being on this channel.
And it was so short.
Why?
She needs to come back, guys. Please tell her to come back.
I am so coming back.
So please, guys, like I said, I'll link their channel, and also you need to follow Lebo on Instagram, guys. She posts such cool stuff, but also very profound.
I try.
Like she's one of those people that you always look forward to a caption.
Yes, I'm the caption girl. I'm not the girl that posts like wonderful pictures. I'm the caption girl.
No, she posts wonderful pictures too.
But like I'm not Instagram picture worthy, but I am caption worthy.
Yeah, no, you really, really need to follow. So I'll
thank you so much. I love you so much. I love this family so much. Me and my husband, we could stay here.
Guys, okay. Yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe, and share.
Share, subscribe.